Hello, everyone. Hello, hello. I'm Cheldin Barlatt Rumer, and this is it. Welcome back to This Is It TV. In this non-traditional, unconventional way, I still get to see all of my favorite people. I want for one of my favorite people to introduce herself, her first and last name, and the name of her business.
Absolutely. So my name is Emi Kirschner and it's Empress Enterprises.
Oh, I love. Okay, so she is again one of my favorite people.
Oh,
I,
thank you.
oh my gosh, one of my favorite people. Stalk her freely. After this, you will definitely do the same. I want to make sure that people know generally, if they aren't familiar with you, what it is, the nature of your business is, and what do you do to help people? If you could share that with us, that'd be
Yeah,
awesome.
absolutely. So I help creative entrepreneurs step into their superpower as the visionary CEO of their business so that they can break through that six-figure barrier and start being more profitable, have more time and more freedom, earning multiple six figures.
Ah, I mean, music to your ears. Music to your ears,
Right?
especially in this time of uncertainty. I think it's really important for us to get focused on, what it is that we're doing in order for us to get to exactly where we want. I know that things have kind of changed for all of us, right? And
Right.
I know that you're pushing out a lot of really great content. Again, I stalk her freely. A lot of really great content to help your tribe members, clients in navigating this space. Let's talk about that. Is there some kind of helpful hints that you're providing for folks at this point, or some suggestions that you can provide for folks as they kind of navigate but still want to stay on track?
Yeah, absolutely. So from a business perspective, one, people are still buying.
Yes.
So, don't think that people aren't and they're not going to buy from you. It's really how can you shift and pivot your business to
Yeah.
suit their needs and
Yeah.
and solve their problems right now.
Right.
So
Right.
that's the question you want to ask
Right.
is, what do my people need now and how can I help them virtually?
How can you help them virtually? Which is amazing. And I think that a lot of people, and even myself, right? Those of you that watch our show, and I'm blessed enough to have you guys watch our show, know that we have a studio in Philadelphia. Know that Emmy and I were talking before we started recording about the importance it is for me to be around people and to be
Yep.
able to share their energy, and everything was like shoulder to shoulder with my interviews. But just being able to pivot in a way that really addresses what your clientele or what your customer base really wants. How do you being able to transfer that online is a real conversation that you have to have with yourself. Like, how important is it for people to be really honest with what's going on as well as what they provide in
Right.
order to work with you in order to get to where they need to be?
Right. And I mean, the one thing that I want people to really start thinking about is like there's an amazing opportunity
Yeah.
for creativity and
Yeah.
doing things differently
Yeah.
and serving people right where they are right now.
Right.
And when you come from that space,
Yeah.
right, people are going to be naturally attracted to you.
Yes, yes. And
Yeah.
being really honest and being
Yeah.
really honest in what's going on. And I know that you have a really solid approach about not thinking small. You really are going, honestly, because I think a lot of people have kind of turtled up, right? Like they've kind of
Right.
like they're in the house, they're feeling bad for themselves, they're feeling like there is no answers, they're feeling like, oh my gosh, I can't ask. What advice do you give to those that have kind of, retreated into themselves, during this time? Like, what do you
Right.
think?
And first things first, like that's normal,
Yeah.
right? Like we've all had our freak out. I had mine last week, right? And I recentered. I didn't spend a lot of time there. And that's what the important thing is
Yeah.
it's okay to feel scared. It's okay to be stressed. It's okay to be upset and nervous.
Yeah.
If you stay there, that's what will be your undoing because you're
Right.
making decisions from that context of fear, lack, not enough.
Right.
So it's really shifting and looking at the questions you're asking yourself. What can I do?
Right.
What do I want? How can I serve?
Right.
Right. And getting centered and grounded in a place that's more positive and more abundant.
Yes.
And that's where you can step up into your leadership and into helping people more effectively. Right. And
Oh, right.
carrying on in your business in a way that's different. It's been really cool for me to see like all the restaurants and how some of them didn't do takeout or delivery and they're
Yep.
making it work.
Yes. I mean, right, really focusing and pivoting. And I think that, in the absence of options, we create other options, right? We are saying, okay, I'm not going to let this break me. What can I do for the customer base that I currently have to support them during this time? What can I do to be able to actively do that? And the fact that the majority, well, let's not say the majority, but we've seen a large amount of people being able to pivot, being able to adjust, and therefore being able to keep going during this time. Now, are you offering anything in particular at this point as people are navigating through this uncertainty to be able to help them? What are you up to?
What am I up to? Oh God, so many.
Yeah, I know, right?
Yeah, my biggest thing right now is really, I would love to invite everybody into my Facebook group, the Tribe of Leaders. That's where daily I'm serving everybody and able to support everybody with questions, with knowledge, training, etc. And come play with us.
Yeah, come play. I love that. I'm part of the Tribe of Leaders. I love that group. It is such an amazing and resourceful arena in which we really are able to support each other. And so I suggest you get involved. I want to make sure that everybody knows how to follow, fan, and like you, my dear friend, and stay connected to all of the resources that she can bring to the table for all of you out there. So if people want to do that, if they want to follow, fan, and like you and get in touch and learn more about what you have to offer, where do they
Well, definitely come play in the Tribe of Leaders Facebook group. Check out my podcast, The Tribe of Leaders. And that's on iTunes and everywhere else that you can find and listen to a podcast.
I love.
And I'm just going to leave it at that. Those are the two places to come hang and play.
Oh, I love. Okay, so I'm going to make sure that you have all of her contact information and ways that you can follow, fan, and like her. I'm telling you that it will be well worth your time. We are all in a little bit of downtime, but it's better spent with Emi. Thank you so much, my darling.
You're welcome. Thank you for having me.
So much fun. From all of us here from me at This Is It. Oh my gosh. From me at This Is It TV, I'm Cheldin Barlatt Rumer, and I will see you soon. Take care. Bye-bye.